another segment of What Would Nikki Do? Now today we're helping out our girlfriend Rebecca. And you know, Rebecca's in the state right next door in Georgia. And her dilemma is tips on moving in together. So let's jump in. Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is Nikki here with another segment of What Would Nikki Do? And of course, you know, we're helping out our girlfriend Rebecca from Georgia today. And Rebecca wrote me and she said she is about to embark on some change with her fiance. They're about to move in together for the first time. She actually has a house and he has an apartment, so he's actually going to move in with her. And she asked me to give her some tips on how to make that merge go smoothly. And you know, Rebecca, you know, I actually had to deal with this myself because when me and my husband got married, we each had our individual places and full of furniture and set up homes, and we had to come together and merge. And so I do have some tips that I want to share with you that I do think, you know, could be helpful for you. Now, these tips are not only for just Rebecca and her fiance or anyone who's getting married, but if you're getting ready to move in with a friend or your boyfriend or any kind of situation like that, then these tips can help you. Anybody who's getting ready to merge together in one living environment, this can be helpful for you. So I hope you will enjoy, Rebecca. I hope everybody else out there will enjoy and can find this helpful. If after you see this video, you have some tips for Rebecca that you think that, you know, might help her out that I did not mention, please leave them below. I'm sure Rebecca will appreciate it. So let's jump right in and help our girlfriend out. Okay, Rebecca, tip number 1, communicate before the move. Before you and your fiance move in together, sit down and have those important conversations. You want to iron out these things before you move in together. One of the main things you want to talk about is those finances. Are you going to have joint bank accounts? What are both of your financial situations? Who's going to handle paying the expenses? Iron those things out before you actually physically move in together. It's going to make the transition and the merge go so much smoother. Schedules. Who's going to do the dishes? Who's going to do the lawn? Iron out a schedule so how you're going to have the flow of your home now that it's 2 of you in the home versus one of you. Iron these things out before you come together. And then the last thing I would definitely talk about is a redecorating plan. Come together, you know, not on your own, but come together and figure out, you know, where are you going to put your clothes? Who's going to have this side of the closet? Who's going to have that side of the closet? You know, where do I put your stuff in the bathroom? Where does he put his stuff in the bathroom? Come out with those things beforehand. Tip number 2, purge before you merge, Rebecca. And this is so important because you don't want to bring duplicates in your home. You don't need 2 blenders. You don't need 2 toasters. You don't need 2 vacuums. You know, look at your things and maybe, you know, take his vacuum and your blender. Merge your things together that way. A little bit of his, a little bit of that. That way when you come together, your home feels like a combination of both of you and it's not like he's moving into your things and all of your, you know, your home. So you definitely want to get rid of and downsize those duplicates. Now, the next thing is purging those closets before you get together. He purges his at his house and you purge yours because you now possibly are going to be sharing closet space and you want to get rid of all those things that you just don't wear and don't need so that you have more space to utilize. Along with your files, go in your file cabinet or whatever system you have and clean out all those old files and papers that you can that are appropriate so that when he comes in, he can put his paperwork in and you guys have an easy transition. So purge, girl. Okay, Rebecca, my next tip for you is the "oh, no, he didn't" basket. When me and my husband, you know, we first merged together, it was like he would have things just kind of, you could follow the trail, and sometimes he does get back that way, you know. But for, you know, that one, you know, whoever is the messiest of the 2, get you a "oh, no, he didn't" or "oh, no, she didn't" basket. It's a simple basket that you get, and whenever you see anything that's out of place that your loved one has kind of put on the table, like their keys or their tie or whatever, you throw it in that "oh, no, he didn't" basket. And then you have an agreement with your partner that every week, by the end of the week, that basket is emptied and everything is put back in their place. Make it fun though. You know, don't just say, okay, that's how we can do it. You know, make it so that if he has more than 5 things in the basket by the end of the week, he has to give you a back massage or he has to take you to dinner. You know, make it fun, and it kind of makes him accountable also, because what happens is he's kind of thinking, well, if I don't want to fork out any money for dinner, or if I don't want to be massaging backs, then let me kind of pick up behind myself. And then it kind of, you know, makes things lighthearted and keeps you from feeling so stressed about, you know, feeling like you may be having to pick up things around the house. And it may be you that's the one that's the messiest and he may be the cleanest. It's no telling. But for the one that is the one that tends to kind of throw their things around, get you a oh no, he didn't basket, or oh no, she didn't basket. So I hope this tip has helped. Tip number 4, create your private spaces, Rebecca. You know, you are used to having your own home, and like you told me, you've always lived on your own. This will be the first time you've lived with someone, you know, as a mate. You've had roommates before, but as a mate. And so you want to kind of create those private spaces, both of you. If he likes to read or you like to read, have your special corner that's your reading corner. If you like to craft, have your little closet space or your little room that you like to craft in. And each of you have your own little spaces. That's so very important. No matter what size your home is, large or small, you can create your own spaces, because you know that will take down on some tension and stress, because you won't feel like, you know, you're always right up on each other, or you always have to be in the same spaces, and you each have your individual spaces that you can kind of go to when you need that private time. We all need downtime. You know, we all need that time where we're just by ourselves doing the things that we love to do. You know, that's why I love having my woman cave. You know, I often go in there and just have my downtime. My husband, he has his workshop. He loves going to his workshop and having his downtime. So definitely create your private spaces. Tip number 5, Rebecca, be patient. It is a transition. You are going to find that in the beginning, it's going to be a little adjustment, and you're going to feel kind of like, okay, this feels different. I'm used to, you know, just being me, coming home to quiet, and now I'm coming home having to answer questions or this and that. And so be patient and know that this is just a temporary transition. And then before you know it, you guys will be fully merged and you'll be fully comfortable together, and it's going to be fine. Just know that it takes a moment, and focus on the positive. Know that, in those times where you're transitioning and you feel like, oh, he's driving me bonkers, sit down and write a list of 10 things that you love about this man, and why are you with this man, what makes you love him, to get your mind focused back on the positive. And I'm telling you, everything will be just fine. I tell you, those 2 tips are grand. So I hope this helps. So Rebecca, I hope you can find these tips helpful. I wish you so much success on your new journey with your fiance. I know it will go fine for you. Please let me know how it does work out. For all our other friends out there, remember, if you have any other tips for Rebecca, please leave them below. I know she would love to hear them. Also, if you have your own dilemmas and things that you would like me to kind of tell you, what would Nikki do? Go to my website, www.AtHomeWithNikki.com, and on the What Would Nikki Do page, you can quickly submit what your situation is and what you want me to help you on. Now, it needs to be kind of under like home entertaining, home decorating, home management, crafting, and things like that. And I will try my hardest to get these videos out to everyone, because I think it's so great that we can all share our tips. Because not only am I sharing what I would do, a lot of times in the comments, you guys are giving such great advice. So please keep the great advice coming. So I know that the person that writes in is really appreciating that. So I hope you all are having a beautiful day, and I am on to my next video. I'm going to be posting a video soon on my other channel, at Work with Nikki. So please go check that out also. So I hope you all are having a beautiful day, my friends. This is Nikki saying goodbye.